Hey, we are back in Sierra's booth talking to Joe McGinn from Sierra Entertainment, and you are about to walk us through the latest Crash Bandicoot game, Crash Mind Over Mutant. So Joe, take it away.
Well, this is like a free-roaming follow-up to last year's game, Crash of the Titans. The hook of the game is you can control every creature. Only this year it's a free-roaming experience. You can take any creature anywhere in the world. And as you can see, the creatures themselves are now part of the platforming experience. It's not a beat 'em up. It's not just a beat 'em up anymore. So this is a part of the game world where the Rhino Roller is the only creature who can get through here. Crash's help. There's over 12 playable creatures in the game, each of which have their own special platforming abilities, as well as incredible combat powers. You can take any creature with you anywhere in the game. So you can put a creature in your pocket, and that allows you to take any creature anywhere in the game. So it really has incredible replayability. As you take different creatures at different parts of the game, you'll find new gameplay opportunities opening up that weren't there when you had someone else. So the game is really all about exploration and replayability, and it's ended up being a massive game. It's turned out actually bigger than we expected that we could make in a year.
And story-wise, what's going on? We remember what happened in the last one.
Well, Neocortex has really decided to reassert himself as the most evil genius of all evil game geniuses, because that's really what he's all about. This is one of Crash's new moves here. While running, but still very quick and agile, like Crash always is. Oop, almost fell. And so Cortex has taken over not only all the enemies in the game, but also Crash's friends like Coco and Crunch. So you have to save them as well as trying to take over all these creatures. He's even sent his niece Neocortex to evil public school. He's no longer willing to pay for the Madame Amberley's private evil school. So I can pull my mutant back out after I've done the Crash stuff. There's incredible breakables and destruction throughout all the levels, as always. And another real reason you want to take the creatures with you is because they're all upgradable now. The more you use a creature, the more that creature will get upgraded. So if I'm playing as Crash here and getting the collectibles, I'm actually working on upgrading Crash. But when I'm riding this creature, he's the one who's going to get upgraded from the collectibles. That also gives an incredible amount of replayability to the game.
And so we're in an ice level right now. What kind of variety can we expect from the levels?
Well, the levels really reflect the powers of the creatures, because the creatures are part of the platforming experience now. So there are creatures who can control objects with their minds, and they have levels where they can move things around to solve puzzles. There's creatures who can slow down time, and so they have levels that are all about speed, except these things are going so fast you have to slow them down to be able to make it through the platforming puzzles.
And so what's going on here?
Well, I've triggered one of the story scenes. This is really a first for Crash Bandicoot as well. Each of the movies in the game is done with a 2D animation style, but there's several different animation styles throughout the movies. So this is sort of a 50s film noir horror style. There's a couple movies like this. There's Dragon Ball Z spoofs. There's all sorts of really funny movie styles. Like there's even a South Park movie with the Crash characters, so you get to see the Crash characters in all these different animation styles. So the fans are really gonna enjoy that. And I think this is actually a GameSpot exclusive. I believe that's the first time that these movies have been shown.
Very cool. And so when is the game coming out, and what platforms?
It's coming out in October for pretty much everything under the sun. Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii, PlayStation 2, PSP, and Nintendo DS.
All right, well, thank you very much, Joe. It looks like a lot of fun, and a little goofy too, which is what we want out of Crash. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
There you go. That is it for Crash Mind Over Mutant on the Comic-Con show floor.